Hey guys, Rachel coming at ya. So I wanted to real quick today go over how to clean your brushes. So I'm going to be showing you guys two ways to clean your brushes. And so let's get started. Okay guys, so this is the first method. All you're going to need is a cup of water. You're going to need some Dawn dish soap and then just some regular vinegar. So what I do is I pour the water in. So I do this all in a bowl and then I put it back into the glass. So I do a tablespoon or so of Dawn. Kind of, there you go. And then the same amount of vinegar. So stir that all around. Okay. Now, I'm just going to pour a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. Just a little bit into the bottom. So, and if we need to pour more, we can. So there's that. And now that you have everything in here, so I'm just going to put, you just take your dirty brushes and put them straight down into it. So you don't want a whole lot in there because you do not want to go over the end of the bristles. A little bit more. You don't want to be soaking the glue in the water. So you can kind of see how gross that water is already getting all that gooiness out. So as you can see, I don't have a ton in there. So I'm just up to right there. I might actually do a little bit more. There we go. So it's not up above any of the lines. So let that sit for a little bit and come back to it. Okay, so the second method I like to do more with like my blending brush, just because you can't really like set it in there without getting the glue wet. And then my eye brushes. So these have really short bristles and I just don't want the glue getting wet. So again, if your glue gets wet, it can dissolve and then your bristles start falling out. And nobody wants that. So the second method is, so I have a bowl. I already put some olive oil in it. So I do equal parts olive oil and Dawn dish soap. So I'm just doing 1 tablespoon of each. Yeah. Just stir to combine. So the olive oil helps keep your bristles soft and nourishes them, and then the Dawn helps get them clean. So, and then that's what it looks like after you stirred it around a little bit. So you want to take a clean dishcloth. Just put it next to where you're going to be going to. So I will first do the blending brush. And you want it to be like lukewarm water. You don't want it too hot or too cold. And my water takes forever to warm up. Sorry guys. Okay, so, and I just use my hand. They do have really cool little like rubber mat cleaning things, but I don't have one of those yet. So I just put it in my hand and just go all around. And I try to do this about once a week, you guys, doing a deep clean on my brushes. And it's okay if a little bit of water kind of goes up and over. You just don't want to soak it. And voila, nice and clean. So when you're done with that, you want to get the excess water out on the mat. And then if you ever see any like extra, exactly, my daughter's helping us. If you ever see anything come off, I like to use white because then I can see if there's anything left on the brush head. But as you can see, there's nothing. So I just get the excess water off and just leave it there to dry. And on to the next brush. This is an all-over powder brush. Y'all, I love this brush. I use it all the time. And I left them purposely dirty so you can see me cleaning them. I don't know if you can see, like, that's really gross. And then you want to reshape them and put them to dry. So with this, you can really see how, like, dirty this brush is. This is my cream color brush. So you can really see how well this cleans. Nice and clean. Okay, and that is the second method. Okay guys, so these have been sitting for about 15 minutes or so. You can see how gross that water is and how clean the brushes are going to be. So I'm just going to take my liquid foundation brush, just rinse all the goo out. Look at that. Ew! You can see all that foundation coming out. And even like deep down in the bristles, they are all nice and clean. Okay, so now I will reshape it. And I will go hang all these up, and I'll show you guys what I do with those. It's nothing fancy, I can tell you that, but it definitely works to get them dry. Okay, so that is how to clean your brushes. And then with the first way, if you want to sanitize them, you can just use like some alcohol in a spray bottle. So like what I have right here, I just put some alcohol, labeled it alcohol, and then I just spray them down when I want to sanitize them. So I will show you how I put them up to dry. Okay, as you can see, I've already put these other brushes up. So it's super simple. Leave it alone. Millie Grace, I have to close the door to the bathroom afterwards, because Millie Grace likes to try to pull them down. So it's super, super simple. These are just regular like hair tie things. And this is just a, what do you call those things? Towel rack. And so it's super easy. So you just put this around like this. Then you just put the brush up and through. Boop. No, you leave that alone, young lady. And there you go. Super, no ma'am. Super fancy way to dry your brushes. Just wanted to show you guys what I do.